Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60.
No. This is my channel. Welcome to another video with Prime in China. Today, we're going to talk about the Vegetable Hill Gang, aka Gweilo 60.
We're at a place, another project done in Gweilo. And what it is it's one of the largest greenhouse operations in this area of China. It's got 3,180 greenhouses. They grow everything from tomatoes to cucumbers to celery to beans to whatever, you know what I mean. And get this, guys, it's all organic.
One of the funny things about these propaganda videos is they always start out with a bunch of statistics. And why is that? Because they want to sound really convincing, okay? Like there's some science behind this here. But there's never any video of evidence to suggest that anything that they're actually saying is true. You can always tell that Gweilo 60 has no idea what he's talking about whatsoever. That he's just been fed these lines.
Exactly.
It was even pointed out by my friend Gweilo, you know, how these people are even claiming that it's just an advertising thing. They're just advertising. But are they really advertising, or is it propaganda? Well, as he said, even when you look at what they're doing, it literally uses the Chinese words for propaganda department. I also want to say that anyone that has ever been to China or lived in China automatically knows that farming in China is something that Chinese people really associate with poverty, right? And the farming system in China it's quite behind the times. You can still literally see an ox or whatever plowing a lot of times. Whereas if here in the West, you know, being a farmer in America usually means being pretty well off. You know, usually these farmers have some multi-million-dollar machines, you know, that aid them in farming.
Anyway, let's go inside. Let's go see what these people are doing and take it from there.
The truth is that they literally just showed up. They showed up and filmed and helped spread propaganda. No one actually believes, of course, that any of these guys did anything with the farming. Of course, they just walked around. I'm sure Gweilo 60 has never even seen a shovel in his life. You know, this was on state news media, CRI, that this was posted on places like Xinhua News, and you know, that it's been posted on video websites like iQIYI, which of course is a major video you know, website in China. It's just the idea that they're doing something to help people is hilarious at best. In the end, they're literally just here as propaganda pieces.
You know, I say it over and over and over again. Could life get any better? I don't think so. Cruising around mainland China, I got a camera in my hand, free hotel rooms.
And they have been paid for their hotel room. They have been paid for their trip. And who knows how much they've been paid just in cash. You know, for these types of things. And you know, it never really ends with these guys. They can't do anything for themselves. They're just propaganda pieces. One of the main things is you'll always notice how when the call comes from up above, the propaganda works in order. Here you see Xi Jinping giving the signal for farming propaganda.
花菜大产业，这个产业还真是有发展前途，
确实好，
一定要保护好、发展好这个产业，让它作为人民群众致富的好门路。
Basically, he tells all of his propaganda departments to get busy, right? Comes out, makes a speech. Propaganda about farming just pops up overnight, right? And now you have shills here that are going out, being flown out to places, right? Xi Jinping orders it, and then shills are being flown to places. They're walking around places that they never knew exist. And now all of a sudden they're a part of this poverty alleviation thing, which is just more Chinese government state-run media.
And you know, I covered this in a pilot-free trade zone in Nanning.
It is also horrible they do this considering how bad 2020 has been for China. The floods and famine that have happened are actually some of the worst they've had in years, which of course would explain why propaganda like this is popping up just right now.
I think they actually, every year, they produce over 200,000 tons of vegetables at this installation alone. So that's big numbers.
You see Gweilo giving some more information that has just been fed to him to say. Again, just more obvious propaganda. You know that Gweilo 60 had no idea this place even existed before he got here.
I think it's time for Gweilo to go find a convenience store in the community and go get himself a beer. So, come on, let's go.
As always, Gweilo gets back to the real reason he goes on these trips. An excuse to drink beer. You know, I honestly feel bad for his wife. Living with this guy, she constantly tells him to shut up and calls him a shithead. I guess living with a drunk for all these years has really wore her down. Which sucks, because I'm sure at one time she was probably very nice.
Boy, you're not going to get run over by a truck.
Shut the fuck up, Gweilo.
Well, that's it for today's video. I hope this exposed just how large of a thing Gweilo 60 has been involved in pushing propaganda. I also hope that you guys enjoyed the cinematic sequence that we placed at the end here. As always, you know, thanks to my patrons and the people that donate on PayPal. Of course, financial support is not required, of course. Even just a comment and a like is very much. So I want to say thank you all. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.
Eat the head. Eat the head. Eat the head. Eat the head. Eat eyeballs and all.
Here's the second chicken. and you know, put it in front of the Mexican. He will eat anything. He ate the last chicken head. He did. He ate the chicken head.